What's up, everybody? On the review garage table today, we are taking a look at the brand new Olight Baton Ultra, and in today's video we will be doing an unboxing and trying to figure out some first impressions on this Baton Ultra, seeing if it lives up to the Olight name and the hype that comes with it. So let's go right ahead and just get into this unboxing. I've had this light for a few days now, been waiting to have time to shoot this video, so I've kind of just been staring at this box. So I really want to get into this. I want to get into this package pretty badly, and I will say it showed up a little dinged up in the corner, and I don't know, that kind of bothered me. So I've just been staring at a box with a ding in the corner. So I really want to get it out of this box and take a look at this new Baton Ultra here. If I can get it out of the box, geez, there we go. So here's our Baton Ultra. There it is in the box. Get a close look at it. There she is in the box, in the flesh, Baton Ultra. Just pop it out here. Let's see. Right away, has a really good premium solid feel, which is pretty normal with Olight, but I'm really liking this knurling on this grip here. This feels really nice. Good solid feel, very good grip. I can tell right off the bat if you're using this somewhere where there's gonna be moisture, rain, whatever, this is gonna be a really nice grip on this light. And size-wise, it looks like you'll be right in the middle of, I have a Baton Turbo and an Ultra here, and it looks like you'd be right about in the middle size-wise of these three lights. This is a Warrior Ultra, of course our Baton Ultra, and then Baton Turbo. So right about in the middle there between, just to get a little size gauge there of this Ultra. Obviously we have our dual clip here, and one of the biggest features I was most excited about when I saw this light was it finally, I figure out how to do this, let's see, I'm doing this live with you here, finally has a USB-C charging port. So we still have the magnetic charging on the back here, still got the magnetic charging, but if you slide this tail, we have a USB-C charger. Finally got it. So you have two ways to charge this Baton Ultra, which is awesome. Does not have to be the standard magnetic Olight charger. And just looking here as well, I like this new metal switch. Let's see. Oh, before we do turn this on, gotta get our plastic cover off here real quick. I could open this. There we go. Now let's try that again. Oh, well, while we're off, let's just look at the battery here. So this is our 3500 milliamp, 3.6 volt Olight battery. This is obviously a proprietary battery, so you still have that proprietary battery, but you do get the USB-C charging here, so take the wins where you can get them. But let's go ahead and turn this on. Again, nice metal switch here. Let me zoom it back in, get you a little better look here. See our metal switch, and this does have the new Olight, the O aluminum, I believe they're calling it, OAL aluminum, so it's supposed to be like almost 2 times stronger, more durable than their standard aluminum. And I will say, just from holding it right now, I mean, obviously I haven't launched it off a ladder or anything, but it feels really good in the hand. This aluminum does feel like I can feel the difference on this Baton Ultra versus this old Baton Turbo that I have. This one does feel, it does have a little bit more of a durable, kind of hard to explain, but a little bit more of a durable feeling to it. But let's go ahead and get to the good stuff here. Let's turn it on. So we are on. I don't think that would be low. Let's see, there's high. So there's our low, hold it down, medium, high, and if we double click, we should get our turbo. That's our turbo. So there's our modes real quick. You can see right away, definitely a pretty clear hotspot there. Looks like there should be a decent amount of spill, but we'll check it outside here in just a minute. So we have our 3 modes there, low, medium, high, double click for turbo, 4 modes. And then on our tail switch, I'm assuming a full click is gonna give us our turbo, and then, I don't know, do you have another mode on this? Or maybe it is just turbo on here, I'm not exactly sure. Might actually have to read the manual for that, but that's okay. That's why manuals are in the box. Speaking of that, real quick, let's check just what else is in our box here. Well, nothing's in that side of the box. I'm not really sure what I'm doing there. But let's see what else is in the box. I mean, I'm assuming we would have our magnetic charger. And let's see what else we got here. Let's take a look. We got, there's the README. Whoops, whoopsies. Did not read me, but README. If you've never had an Olight, maybe read this first. What else do we have in here? Got our output levels, and here's our owner's manual. So there's all of our output mode settings. Oh, so it has the Pro and the Baton Pro's on here, and then also the Baton Ultra is going to be on this other kind of side here. So you see Baton Ultra, Baton Pro. This is the Ultra. So you have 1800 lumen max output, and then I believe it's 300 meters of throw on it. So got your owner's manual here, and we do have our magnetic charging cable. I don't think a USB-C comes with it, so it's just a magnetic charging cable that comes with it, but everyone has, I think, a USB-C cable laying around somewhere at their house. And it looks like you do also have this little mount that comes with it with some adhesive tape on the back, so you do have a little light mount as well. So that's what's in the box. Let me just double check if I missed anything. We do have our two-way clip here on this. Actually, I'll go ahead and zoom this in so you get a little better, closer look here. I got our two-way clip here, and I think that clip looks, I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but it looks like it's maybe a thicker clip on it than, maybe not. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but two-way clip, feels great in the hand. I love that USB-C charge. I think they did a really good job kind of hiding that there too. And this doesn't feel like it would be like a weakness at any moment, like any time, like could this fail? This feels really strong here at the base. This feels really, really strong at the base. Of course, our tail switch. Let me cycle through these modes again real quick. So it was, all right, low, medium, high, double click for our turbo. And if we do our triple click, we should get our strobe. Yeah, there's our strobe. And then if we're off and hold down, I believe we should get our moonlight. Yeah, there's our moonlight. I don't know if you can barely see that moonlight, but it is on there. So that's everything that's in the box. Some first impressions there. Love the size, love the feel. This Neuralink is really nice. This is nice. Love the tail switch. I'm a sucker for a tail switch. That was like my one complaint with my Baton Turbo was I would love if it had a tail switch on this. I get it's a small light, but I just love a tail switch. So love it has that tail switch. Love it has this USB-C charging. Again, premium feel all throughout. And we do have this really nice feeling. It kind of like molds your thumb. It kind of slants in a little bit there and molds your thumb perfectly in that little groove where this, where our side switch is here. And then you do also have the indicators on the side. So your battery is going to be on the right and your output's going to be on the left. You should have, yeah, see a little battery mode there. So that is about everything I can think of right now, but let's go ahead and get this outside and see how the beam looks in the dark. All right, guys, so we are out in the backyard here now. So we're just gonna kind of turn this light on, just kind of see how it looks out here in the dark. And I did, as I was just messing around with it out here, I figured out on the tail switch, if you give it one push, you're in high. So this is gonna be our high setting right here. That's our high, and if you double click it, you engage the turbo. So you do have two modes on the tail switch here. You got high and turbo on your tail. But as you can see here, I mean, for this light beam, I think it's around 4.5 inches. Man, it is really, really bright. Really nice, clear white light. Nice bit of throw. Like you can kind of see the hot spot down there in that corner where that vinyl meets the brick fence there. It's right about 40 yards. And you can see it's getting out there no problem, hitting my shed. No problem at all. And again, we are in the turbo setting here. But again, nice little, looks like it'd be a nice little practical beam, plenty of spill, but you do still get a nice little hot spot there, pretty defined. So nice, versatile, everyday kind of utility beam on this Baton Ultra. I'll just cycle. Let me turn this off real quick, and we will turn this on. So this is going to be our, that's our low, medium, high. Yeah, so here's our low. You can kind of see the low. Obviously, it's not going to get very far out there. Hold it down, get our medium. There's our medium, and we'll hold it down again for our high. And this is going to be our high setting here. I can double click again for that turbo setting there. But again, lights my backyard up, no problem here. Really bright, still the toys my kids left outside. But again, a light that's, look how tiny this thing is. 4.5 inches, and look at that. I mean, it puts out a nice beam, a nice usable beam, I'd say here. Again, you're getting 1800 lumens max output, and then I think right about 300 meters throw. But look at that, good spill. Let me get up in the trees a little bit, kind of see this thing all around. Really nice beam here, and I'm not noticing that greenish yellow tint as much on this light at all as well, which is also a nice little plus. All right, we are back in the garage now, having just seen a little bit of what this Baton Ultra can do out in the dark. My first impressions are, no surprise, I think I'm really gonna like this light a lot. I wanna get at least a week, quite a bit of use on it, some mileage before I actually do a full review of the light, but I was really excited for this one, so I just really wanted to get a quick video out on it. But I'm definitely pretty excited to use this one around the property, go on some walks with it, kind of just test it out over the next week or two before I give that full review. So if you're interested in this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I have all sorts of light reviews, kind of outdoor stuff on my channel. But yeah, a lot of light reviews, and I'll of course be doing some comparison videos as well with this Baton Ultra. I got maybe this compared to this Warrior 3 Ultra. I also just got this one recently. Might be a fun little versus video. So got a lot of light videos on the channel. So again, if you're interested in that, please like and subscribe. And as always, be on the lookout for more reviews from the Review Garage.